Your actions have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 3 and Ambrose Island. And today we will be taking care of the Piano Man challenge, which entails eliminating one of your targets with a fiber wire. So for today's challenge, we will be starting at the Stilt Village. We're going to have some coins stored up at Farah's place. We're going to bring with us obviously a fiber wire, some lethal poison, and our silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we're going to put down this fishing rod. Doesn't look like there's any line on that rod anyway. We're going to make our way along the pier and around to our right, drop down into the water and up onto the balcony in front of us. You can go through the door here, but doors are for wimps. So we're going to duck in through the window, approach the bed, grab the cook's key from the bedside table, and then turn on the radio on our way out. That's going to wake up the cook, who will then get dressed and go to work in the kitchens and prepare a meal for Noel Crest. And we're going to get to the kitchens ahead of the young lady, and we're just going to wait for this lady to go past before we crouch down, unlock the door, make our way inside. We're going to prepare a meal on this central counter here. Just be aware that there is another chef in this room, as you can see. We are then going to poison said meal, and then we are going to bolt for the exit, the door to our right there. And you'll see we almost get spotted. Now that will happen every time, but as long as you are quick and fluid with your movements and don't get stuck on the door like I often do, you don't really stand much chance of actually being spotted. So from there we're going to make our way back into the central hub area here and over to Farah's place, and just in the door on our left we will find a bin, and in that bin we do not wish to place our golden silenced pistol, we wish to retrieve our coins. So once we have our coins, we're now going to move on and we're going to head out onto the cove here, and we're going to take out the satellite relay control unit, making sure to destroy the sandcastle along the beach there. So we're going to make our way into the cave, and as soon as we enter the cave we're going to stop and pull out our silenced pistol. Using instinct we're going to locate the camera at the far end of the cave there, shoot the camera out, and then make our way onto dry land and hide behind this box right here until the guard up ahead loses interest in the noise of the camera being destroyed. He will then go back to his usual routine, and his companion will eventually move off back on his route. He's on patrol. As soon as the patrolling guard maneuvers away, we can then approach the first guard, hug the box, render him unconscious from over the box. We're going to draw him further over to our right here so that his feet aren't sticking out. We're going to take his outfit, and we now need to acquire ourselves a knife at the far end of the room here, just past the satellite relay, and we're going to have to avoid the enforcers. So we're just going to use the server here for cover as the enforcer walks round. We're going to make our way to the far side of the satellite relay, and just on a yellow toolbox here we will find a screwdriver. So once we have both of those items, we can then approach the satellite relay. We're going to unhook the panel with the screwdriver, cut the safety lines with the knife, wait for the enforcer to go past, make our way around to the other side and shut down the satellite relay. So then all we have to do from this point is exit the cave, and so that's basically two objectives taken care of. Noel Crest will croak it at some point during the mission, and the satellite relay has now been disabled. So we can move on now to the Piano Man challenge, and we're going to make our way right along the beach. I'm just going to drop this knife, we don't want that. we are going to be going through a frisk, so we are going to have to lose all of our weapons. But at the far end of the beach we will find the entrance to Akka's compound, and just to the left of that entrance we will find a route over the barrier, or the doorway, or whatever you want to call it, the entrance. We're going to drop down on the far side using instinct to check on the location of the patrolling guard. He doesn't seem to be anywhere in sight, so we're going to take this opportunity to neutralize the 2 cameras up on the pole over to our right there. Put away our silenced pistol once we're done, and we're just going to wait now for the arrival of the patrolling guard, who you can see just arriving in the background there. He's going to stop at this end of the canyon briefly, and when he turns around to make his return trip on his patrol, we are going to sneak up behind him and render him unconscious. Now this can be a bit tricky because we're on uneven ground. You can suffer from the punch glitch occasionally, so make sure the subdue button is highlighted. If you don't see that button there, then chances are you could suffer the punch glitch. If you have a melee item, it is much wiser to use that and throw it, as I will do in a few moments. So we're going to make our way now up onto the meeting area, up on the stone bridge, and there are 3 guards in this area, one of which is an enforcer, you can see there. We're going to wait for him to turn around and go back to his colleague, you can see in the background. When he moves, we're going to select our coins. You can do this at any point really, but I thought I'd do it as soon as he moves. We're going to make our way up into the ruins area here, and we're going to duck down and hide behind the makeshift table in the center of the room, and we're just going to wait for the 2 guards to have their conversation, and the enforcer guard will then return to his other position, which is out by the stairs where we came in. And it's at that point we can then stand up, and we're going to drop a coin right in front of the other guard, because he's leaning against the wall, so we can't get behind him. So we need him away from the wall so that we can get behind him and subdue him. So once the guard's nice and safely moving away, we're just going to drop a coin there in front of the other guard, wait for him to go and collect it. That's for you, it's a present, go get it. There you go, and your present is a nap in a box. So as soon as he moves away and we can get behind him, we're going to render him unconscious and get him in the box as quickly as we can, and then collect up his gun. We're going to leave the coin where it is for now, and we're just going to hide behind this wall at the corner of the room here, and the returning enforcer should come back. He will then spot that coin, he will move in to take that coin, and we will give him his prize of a nap in a box. Now don't forget to collect up his gun and your coin as well. We're going to dump him in the box. So now instead of losing our weapons, we've gained an extra 2. We're going to grab the submarine's key, or the submarine key, from the makeshift desk there, and we're now going to move on to our 3rd and final guard in this area, and he's up in the watchtower, so we're just going to sneak up behind him, render him unconscious, and then we're going to drop all of our weapons right here. So down with the shotgun, down with the handgun, and bye bye beloved golden pistol. So that should be everything. That looks good, so we'll be all good for the frisk. We're going to grab up this banana on our way back and make our way back down the stairs, and we want to place a coin. Now I actually placed 2 coins, I will change my mind about this, but we want to place a coin about there, where that one is, right there by my foot, and then just in front of that coin we want to place our banana. So with everything now set up, we just need one more item, and that will be a change of clothes, and we need the hippie outfit. So we're going to exit the meeting area around to our right and straight up the stairs ahead of us. Now there are 3 people in this area. Mr. Jaeger, who wants some help with his biochemistry, the hippie, who is passed out unconscious in his teepee, and a patrolling guard who is currently not here. So we're going to grab this shovel and knock out Mr. Jaeger, and we're going to hide him in the very small bush just behind us here, just as Crest is sampling his poisoned meal.
Crest taken care of. Now it's just a matter of taking out Akka.
So once we have Mr. Jaeger stored up and Crest is out of our way, we're going to retrieve our shovel. I'm going to go and check on the patrolling guard because he could still be quite a while. Where are you, mate? Right, he's just arriving at the middle of the bridge, so we have time, if we're quick, to knock out the hippie with our shovel and get him into the bushes along with Mr. Jaeger. And once we've got him safely tucked up, we can then take his outfit, and we are then going to return to the meeting point at the middle of the stone bridge and announce our presence. One of the guards will run off and get Akka, and the other guard will frisk us.
I'm here for the meeting. You're the smuggler, right? I can't let you into the base, but Akka said she would meet you by the tower over there.
Got it.
I'll go tell her you're waiting.
You want to get through here? You gotta get frisked first. Just stay still, will you? That's it. You can go through.
So at this point, all we have to do is await the arrival of Akka. So we're going to make our way back up into the meeting room where we knocked out the guards. Double check once again. Yes, I have the submarine key. I'm still not happy with that extra coin. It could distract Akka by mistake. It's overkill. You only need one coin. As long as you plant one coin with the banana in front of it, you should be fine. So we're going to select our fiber wire, and I am definitely not happy with that first coin there, so we're going to collect that one back up. That should be fine like that now. So again, we're going to select our fiber wire just as Akka is arriving. Now she should engage us in conversation, and her guard will make his way around that table and he will spot the coin.
I'm glad you could meet with me, Mr. Piombo. Obviously we don't get ferry service out here, so I'm glad that you are willing to go so far out of your way.
No problem. What do you need?
When I heard an experienced smuggler like you was working in the area, it was too good an opportunity to pass up. We recently came into position.
Akka's out of the way. Good work. And that's that. The rest will pick up the pieces.
So once the guard has knocked himself out and Akka moves to the edge, we can then throttle her with the fiber wire. Don't forget to dump her body over the edge because the other guards will come a-looking. And then all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and we're going to go across the bridge, up the stairs, around to our right, and then down the stairs all the way to the submarine exit. So there we go, one more challenge taken care of, and that just leaves a pirate's life, the redacted challenge, and that's quite a long one. We also have to take care of silent assassin and sniper assassin, but we will get to them. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.